So I had to dress with some sense today because I know there's going to be a lot of new viewers that are watching this video because of the Act Man and the drama that's going on. And so I just want to tell you guys, have an open mind with this, and I'm not even asking you to have an open mind with this. I'm going to let you know a little bit about myself. I spent 4 years still actively as a trust and safety social media content moderator, you guys. I did 2 years with Facebook and Instagram, watching live, moderating live videos, photos, comments, groups, profiles, entire profiles. I would delete and ban certain profiles, you guys. And I was also a trainer, so I trained the new employees that came in, and I taught them how to read the policy so that we can action and do those things. And so with that being said, man, I just want to say a lot of you are not going to ever have the opportunity to do what I did. And actively I'm still doing. And I'm not sitting here to brag or anything about that, but what I am here to tell you is that I know what I'm talking about, right? So I'm going to bring some facts into this, you guys, and then I'm also going to, because once again, you guys, I don't personally know the Act Man, but I was following the Act Man for quite a few months, man. I think he's extremely talented. I think he's a great content creator, absolutely fantastic. You don't build a 1.5 million subscribers from nothing. Even with this recently deleted video, you guys, which I will link below, it was really good. I thought it was very entertaining. However, the facts are just not there, you guys, and unfortunately I wanted to bring a lot more transparency, and I wanted to bring another opinion, another perspective from this, the perspective that I saw. So 3 mistakes that the Act Man made while beefing with Quantum TV. First mistake, he sexually harassed that Quantum TV, you guys. Yes, he did. He sexually harassed Quantum TV, you guys. And the reason why, I mean, because look at it, go to his page, go to the community, you will see that he said that his video, that hour-long video called The Dark Ages of YouTube, got taken down for sexually explicit content. I was like, how? What could he possibly do to make that video get taken down for sexually explicit content? So I watched the video. Down below, you guys, in the description, I put the timestamp from where the violation on the video occurred at, and I immediately spotted it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is it. This is the reason why the violation, this is why I got taken down. Because if he were to put that same photo on Facebook or Instagram, it would be taken down for sexual harassment. Sexual harassment and sexualizing an adult. That's what the Act Man did. That's probably what got, and that's a serious offense, you guys. It's a serious offense when it comes to social media platforms. It's a serious offense when it comes in the workplace, sexualizing a coworker. They take it seriously on the platforms, especially when there's minors involved, you guys. It's not okay to Photoshop cucumbers, eggplants, or anything like that on anybody's face. And that's exactly what the Act Man did. He did that right there. That he wasn't like inspired. Nobody had a gun to his head to do that. He put that in the video. That was an issue. I like the Act Man once again, but you can't overlook things like that. And whether or not you guys agree that that's okay, that Quantum TV deserved it or not, nobody deserves that, you guys. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that, especially not somebody on that's just another YouTuber, right? Of course, he's saying certain things. There's different ways to go about it to silence him. I think that the Act Man, if let's say that Quantum TV is as bad of a person as everyone is making out to be, there's a way to do it. There's a way not to do it. What we saw the Act Man do was the way not to do this. He should have just kept fighting it, or just took the L, right? Just took the L. But instead, he photoshopped the cucumber on someone's face, you guys. That was the issue number 1. Issue number 2, he continued to make videos about the Quantum TV. Now, I understand what you're saying, you guys. Oh, he's trying to expose this, that, and the third. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, there is. When I was doing, and the reason I'm taking my experience from Facebook and Instagram and I'm applying it over to YouTube. The reason why I'm doing that is because the policy is never going to be as detailed as it is for the workers, the people that are reviewing profiles, reviewing violations. It's never going to be detailed to the public the way it is for the workers. Now, why that is, my guess is as good as you guys is, right? Maybe it's because, you know, the powers that be don't want people to know the exact parameters as to how they're making the judgments, so that people don't go over it, right? So that people don't find ways to get loopholes and stuff like that. But in Instagram reviews, what it takes is if your page gets Here's a little, yeah. So if your page gets flagged, it gets reported a certain amount of times, and in different circumstances, what happens is it gets escalated to an agent like I was, and it's an Instagram profile review agent. So what I would do is I would go down to your most recent 15 posts, your 15 most recent posts, and if 3 out of those 15 posts have violations in them, I'm taking your profile down. Right, I'm taking it down. You get temporarily banned, you get permanently banned, whatever. What happens is I just make sure that it fits the guidelines for, you know, suspending, because the last recent 15 posts on Instagram were violated. That means that it shows a continuation of violations occurring of the policy. And so with that, and then also not only that, but it becomes more sensitive. So whereas one post may not have been, would have been borderline kind of like violating, when it comes to the profile reviews, because you've been escalated up to a profile review agent, those little things now actually add on to you. So something that would have been slap on the wrist, you probably would have got a warning, not even a warning for something. When it comes to the next level, those actually count against you. So I don't know how it is with YouTube, but I can only imagine it's similar. The people, when we're posting videos, when content creators are making their videos and they're monetizing it, it goes through a scrubber, right? It goes through this bot that makes sure, you know, analyzes everything, makes sure there's nothing violating in it. Even if you're not monetizing it, YouTube has a bot that is able to spot these things. That's how the content came from on Instagram and Facebook. Some people, regular humans, yes, they would report it, but there was a bot that was able to recognize boobs, able to recognize thongs, able to recognize gore, or able to recognize hate speech. There's a bot that also feeds us the content that automatically flags certain things. So YouTube has the same thing. Now, the reason why Ackman's channel got demonetized was because he continuously made harassments to Quantum TV. And I know what you're thinking, you guys. Harassment. And the Ackman tried to show a case of harassment. The issue with that is that all of the cases that the Ackman showed of harassment was on platform, you guys. It was off platform. Now I understand what you're saying. Oh my God, YouTube's policies are stupid because he shows it here. It's off the platform. Here it is. You should be held accountable for it. Well, that's a great point that you bring up, which is also why the Ackman got demonetized. He threatened violence and actual shooting of the Quantum TV, you guys. That is not okay. The Ackman has 1.5 million subscribers. Quite honestly, I'm surprised his channel didn't get taken down for that. Like, seriously, just getting demonetized is not bad, not a bad deal. Because he could possibly get remonetized again. His channel didn't get deleted, you guys. He has 1.5 million subscribers talking about shooting somebody. Regardless of what you guys think, Quantum TV did nothing legally wrong to elicit a violent threat over online. That actually, once again, on Instagram or Facebook, had he done that, it could almost be grounds. It could almost be grounds to use law enforcement. Seriously, you need a date, a time, and a target. A date, place, and a target. That's what you need, my fault. A date, a place, and a target for that to be considered a viable threat for Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, someone like me that was reviewing the content to notify law enforcement to go in his direction. The Ackman was only missing a place. Actually, he had that. He said on site. But that's an indeterminate place, so it's not an actual true high severity threat, but it's a violent threat nonetheless, you guys. And the Ackman did that, you know, threatened him. So those are two mistakes that he did right there: sexually harassing, and then continuous harassment of Quantum TV. So he got reported and escalated to a higher queue. Now, actually, that segues into the third one. He violently threatened someone. Violently threatened him. He threatened to shoot him. He said, "I'll shoot you on site." He posted it on Twitter. Now, I know what you guys are saying. External links. If you're, well, Trey, you just said that external links don't qualify for Quantum TV. So how could that be for the Ackman if external links to Twitter don't count? Yes, you're right. External links to Twitter don't typically count unless as soon as I click that link, it's going to show some porn. As soon as if I put Pornhub in the description of my profile or my video, yes, that's external links that's violating. What it is you click the link, and as soon as you pop up on whatever you click the link, there's a violation. Kill all black people. Kill yourself. Whatever. If that is what's going to be shown on a website, not Twitter, because with Twitter you got to scroll through certain things, you guys. Twitter is is different. So it's more like external links, not necessarily another like social media platform, unless the link to that social media platform has a violation. Quantum TV said time and time again that he got hacked on Twitter. Now, whether or not that's true or not, you guys, YouTube acknowledges it. They must do, right? Because otherwise, because he said Quantum TV continues to talk about how on his channel that he had to file paperwork, this, that, and the third, to get his identity back. And he said he doesn't feel like he needs to apologize for it. And let's just say that it's true. I mean, YouTube is taking the they're saying that it is. The Act Man has 1.5 million subscribers. Instagram and Facebook, they treat people over 100,000. If you have over 100,000 followers on YouTube or any social media platform, for Facebook and YouTube, or Facebook and Instagram, you're considered a public figure. 100K, you're considered a public figure, meaning that you have less protection than the average everyday person, you guys. And I can't go back further into it, you guys. I'm breaking it down as much as I can without giving too much because of my NDAs and stuff like that. But after 100K, you're considered a public figure. And so from that point on, you guys, you're held to certain standards. That is the Act Man doesn't even have 100,000 just yet, you guys. Like, you know, so 1.5 million subscribers. Yeah, saying that even though the guy called your mother, you should have handled it a different way instead of going to Twitter and saying that we shoot on sight. Yeah, that might have been the thing to say in person. Yeah, you might be showing your balls that you got with that, but legally, you guys, 1.5 million subscribers, you have to move differently. We want to talk about rappers still going back to the hood after they made millions. Well, come on, the Act Man, you've made probably millions on YouTube, and talking like this, you can't talk like that. You have to hold yourself at a different standard, you guys. You have to. You can't do that. He should have handled it a different way. So those are the 3 mistakes that the Act Man made, and now that's why his channel is demonetized and some of his stuff was taken down. Quite honestly, I think that if this continues and the influencers continue to do this, the Quantum TV, as tyrant as it might be, Quantum TV should go after every single one of them, and he could possibly build up a legitimate legal case, you guys. And let me address one more thing. The Act Man talked about perjury this, perjury that, copyright strike abuse, that's illegal. Come on, you guys, like, that's like, once again, I'm not trying to attack him too much, but really, you guys, do you want to know the truth? Do you want to actually go through life with realistic lenses on what's going on and separate emotion to what's actually going to affect you in life, you guys? Yes, the way that you create content, yes, the way that you deliver your message, yes, all of that stuff matters, especially when it comes to convincing and influencing people, especially your audience, which is what the Act Man is masterful at. He is a master at content creating. He's a master at delivering a message. He's a master of painting a picture, but he's still fallible. Just because you're good at creating content doesn't mean that the information that you're giving out is truthful. Here's the situation when it comes to illegal copyright abuse, strike, and perjury. This is on the platform of YouTube. YouTube is almost like its own entity, you guys. The copyright strike system when it comes to YouTube is a fail-safe before YouTube has to take it to court. So they're going to take the person who copyright striked something, they're gonna take that down first. They even say that when you're looking at it. Do some research on it, you guys. This is something that YouTube has implemented to prevent them as a fail-safe. This is the first step that we're going to take, and we're going to take the side of the person that is claiming that this is copyright strike abuse, because we're not, as YouTube, we're not trying to take this to court. We're not trying to take this to actual court. So we've created our own little copyright system within YouTube for all of us. It's like the metaverse, you guys. You're on YouTube. You got to abide by YouTube's policy, rules, and laws. And in return, YouTube has to follow federal laws, federal and state laws, you guys. That's how it goes down. Copyright strike is something that's an internal policy, internal procedure, internal process that YouTube has developed themselves that is separate yet connected to the federal world, you guys. So if Quantum TV, let's say the Act Man took an Ackman in Quantum TV took this to like an actual legitimate court, then and Quantum TV started tampering with evidence and this and the third, yes, that would be illegal, but not within YouTube's internal copyright strike system. This is hurting my head a little bit, you guys. I hope that this made a little bit more sense. If you have any questions, you guys, comment them down below. I know a lot of you guys are gonna hate me still, and a lot of people are still gonna comment and put those hateful things down below. You guys do it, because at the end of the day, man, honesty is what we all should be striving for. We should all, you can have your preferences on people you like, you dislike, but we should move with integrity. We should move with honesty. We should call a spade a spade. This world is so social media and fake, you guys. It's so hard to find out what's truly happening instead of just emotions and trigger words thrown left and right. You've got to be able to pierce through the bullshit of life. And so I'm hoping with this video that did that, you guys. I try to do this in as much of a non-biased way as I could, because quite honestly, man, I have some very strong opinions about this, and I'll release them in other videos. But for this one, you guys, those are the 3 mistakes that the Ackman made that made his channel get demonetized, and why his most recent video got taken down. With that being said, it's your brother Trey, man. I'll see y'all in the next one.